Good morning, everyone. How is everyone today on this Friday, September 16th? I am drinking out of my Disney mug this morning. Today happens to be the date, the anniversary that my dad had passed away in 1992, a long, long time ago. But our trip to Disney World right before my dad passed away, it was the highlight of celebrating life. And I think we all need to celebrate life. I have so many things that I want to share this morning, and all week long I've been trying to get my words all together. Hang on one second. But how is everybody? I am Kitryn Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. And before I give my weather report to you, I'm an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach. Now I reside in St. Louis. And St. Louis has gone through quite some changes over the last 10 years. I think all of us, though, all of our lives have completely changed, as it should, over the last 10, 15, 20 years. If my dad was still alive today, I couldn't tell you how old he would be, but he would be marveled. He would be in shock. He would be amazed. He would be disappointed. And as his oldest daughter, the one that always had the voice, always the one that was a little bit more mouthy than what he would have liked, I think I am doing him proud, and I'm doing my followers and my customers and my clients a service, as I have always wanted to do. Be a service to somebody. Hold on. So as it seems, some are up in arms about a fictional Disney character. I thought I would talk about real life characters this morning. Some little girls want to be Belle. Some little girls want to be Ariel. And I can tell you, for the last 2 weeks since seeing the trailer to Little Mermaid, that's all I've done is I've walked around the house singing, flipping your fins doesn't get you very far. Legs are required for dancing and walking. Want to be where girls aren't reprimanded, sick of swimming, ready to stand. I think that's always been my premise, helping women see their lives and what they want to do with them, what they want to do with their lives to become more than what they've become a product of. I've had a couple very interesting conversations this week. Had a wonderful conversation with an activist, and I'm very proud I didn't allow it to become political, because I don't like to use any of my platforms as a political platform. We all have our own beliefs, and that's okay. You stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine, and let's agree to disagree. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care who you voted for. I care that you're a decent human being. I care that you're concerned about what that person next to you is going through. I'm concerned about your belief system and where our lives are really, really going. I lend a helping hand in the restaurant industry, and the restaurant industry, along with other small businesses, has really taken a hit over the last 5 years. When I started out in the restaurant industry in 1995, working 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I was making $900 a week, 1995. Here we are, 2022, and I am lucky if I am bringing home $400. I want to educate just real quick on servers and bartenders and those that are working on the floor in the restaurant industry. Be mindful, they make $5.60 an hour. Minimum wage is $11, $12, depending on what parts of the state you are in. And those servers and those bartenders, they depend on your tips. Now, I can sing and dance for you. I can entertain you. I can give you a political spiel if you really want one, which you don't. I can tell you silly jokes. I can give you useless information. And it's all you're looking for mostly is an experience when you go to dine out. You're looking for good food. You're looking for good service. You're looking for something that you have not had before. And as a person who's been in the service industry since 1995, I'm not the only one. So I would like to school you just a little bit on the etiquette of tipping. Nowhere on this planet is it okay for you to leave $1.80 on a $45 bill. It's just not. It is nowhere acceptable on this planet if your bill is $65 and you leave nothing. If you have a coupon and you are getting $10 off of your meal, I highly suggest you give your server that $10. Now, I'm just not talking on my behalf because I have outside entities, I have other gigs, and I have other hustles. But I am seeing so many servers and bartenders who are struggling to make ends meet in this world that we have no control over. We're all trying to survive. So using my platform and using my voice, I am hoping to help others in the service industry and the restaurant industry. If you can't afford to go out to tip and eat out, then please stay home. Learn to cook. Go to the drive-thru down the block. Even if you are ordering out other than DoorDash or Grubhub, if you are ordering online and you are going to pick up, please, by all means, tip 10%. The average server is making $5.60 an hour, and they're depending on you being appreciative of all that they are doing for you. And that's my little rant on that. I've been tediously busy this week. Like I said, I had a wonderful run-in with a political activist, someone who was all for social graces. And, you know, again, we all have to survive on this planet, in this world. We all have to get along. We all need help at some point in time. It's when you stop relying on outside services to give you help and you look within yourself to see what talents and gifts that you have that you can bring to a table, that you can make any relationship better, which you can make any work situation better because they are appreciative of all of your intelligence and your educated guesses and the way that you've taken care of yourself and the way that you present yourself. Also this week, I have been trying to put together ins and outs on what it is like to be a power couple. When we talk about being a power couple, oftentimes we think of like Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas, or we think in terms of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, I can never say her name, or even Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. You know, we think of J-Lo and Ben Affleck. But when it comes to a real power couple, the everyday you and me kind of power couples, it's about who you can respect, who you can admire, who you can inspire, where no hands are ever laid on anybody other than being intimate and being kind and being loving. You know, you raise the vibration of the person that you're with so they want to be a better person, and they would do nothing out of their power to make you be unhappy or to make you be miserable or to make you cry. Jealousy has no business being in a power couple's life. Being envious that one might have a business more successful than the other. There is no competitiveness in being a power couple, and there is no grooming where you condition the other person to live your life because you can't live another life or you don't want to change what you know. You know, right now we're being so influenced by environmental society, media, influencers. You know, let's talk about you being a product of your environment. What did you grow up with? You know, how were you conditioned? And how do you feel it's okay with whomever you're with that you condition them to live that same type of outdated relationship issues? You know, it takes two people to earn an income. And if you have children and you are lucky enough to have one of them be able to stay home, how dare you make the other person feel bad because they choose to have a hands-on. Being a stay-at-home mom is the greatest job on this planet, and it is so underrated. You know, it's about keeping the house clean and doing the laundry and making sure all the schedules are done and making sure that your husband is taken care of on all kinds of levels. But what is he doing in order to take care of the woman's needs and her validation that she's appreciated and that she's loved? For any man to come home at the end of the day after she's been home and automatically sit at that table and expect to be served. You know, as a woman who came out of an 8-year narcissistic, abusive relationship where everything that I did was misconstrued, where everything I did was not good enough because there was a certain amount of attention that was taken away from him. Following going into another relationship that was very outdated, where it was okay for him to condition the environment so I would not have to want more. In this day and age, being a power couple, you feed each other what the need is. You don't take away. You don't hold it over their head. You give them the ability to be everything that they need to do in terms of taking care of themselves in order to put themselves together. For a man to say, I don't like a woman who wears a lot of makeup, is that really saying a lot about that woman, or is that saying a lot about you because you're not able to keep yourself up to date with grooming or health habits? You know, men who say, I don't like you to dress like that. You're looking for attention. Is it really she's looking for attention? Is it maybe this is what makes her feel good and maybe you're insecure with who you are and you don't like the idea that somebody might be looking at her like she's a prize and you've done nothing to maintain your king status? Being a power couple has a lot more to do with relationship and emotional and mental issues than it does a financial issue. I talk about a lot of these things in the classes that I teach, whether it be painting, because these things do come up because it's about how we look at an image and how we see an image in our mind. We talk about different colors and how colors really attract people in our lives. This was one of the very first t-shirts that I made, and I absolutely love it. It says, bless this hot mess, Hoosier girl, although I am a St. Louis show me girl. This was one of my very favorite shirts, the colors. It's not so much about the wording, but it's about the colors. It's about the power dynamic and those that can relate to those power colors. And you use those power colors within your relationship, whether you know it or not. The way you put your house together in aesthetics, the way that when you go out, what colors are you wearing? Not that you need to be matchy-matchy, but what colors are you wearing that is complementing who you are as a couple? Because as a power couple, other couples look up to that and they know, oh my God, that's the it couple. You know, money is always going to be an issue. Somebody's always going to make more. Somebody's always going to make less. Maybe somebody's not going to work. Maybe somebody is going to work. But you don't hold that dollar amount over the person's head. You don't hold it against them that their paycheck might be bigger than yours this week, but then next week maybe your paycheck will be bigger. You don't hold it over their head that they are trying to become something in life, where you can't find the words to become who you need to be because you cannot let go of attachments that are no longer necessary in your life. In my vision board class, we talk about the things that attract each other, the vibration that we each have, that when you raise your vibration, somebody else on the other end is matching that vibration, and that's what attracts to you. You know, the images and the words that say who you are. Not so much just the visual picture of who you are, but the way that you speak, your mannerism, the way that you take care of yourself, the way that you address certain issues. These are all very, very big, important things when you're trying to be a power couple and you're trying to attract the right person into your life. It's helpful that the person cares about the way that they live. It's important that the person takes care of their home. I worry at this point, I'll be 62 in July. I worry about the people that I come in contact with whose houses are disheveled. A house, a home is a reflection of who you are. If you have plaster falling down in your home, if you have not so much old furniture, but disheveled furniture that you were just letting go, what is that saying emotionally about you? Not so much the aesthetic of the couch, because we all get to be living in comfortable situations. I have cats. Let me tell you, some of my furniture, there are claw marks, but I try to maintain, I try to take care of, I try to patch up, I try to make nice, I try to make everything look really good, because in the event anybody comes here, my home is a reflection of who I am. And those that continue to let their surroundings kind of fall by a wayside, they've given up. They've not only given up on their home, but they've given up on themselves. And that says a lot about what that person's mental capacity is in the situation that they're living. If you would like to learn more about who I am or what I do, you can go over to kitryn-marie.weebly.com. We talk about Weebly in my business coaching class. It's a free platform that you can use along with the other social media platforms. If you would be interested in taking any of my life coaching or business coaching where you're creating a vision board, send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. You can Google my name, Kitryn Marie, in the first 4 pages. If you're interested in taking one of my painting classes, it's a group class. It is $45 a person, have 7 paying guests. I come to you, you being the 8th. You are free. I bring all the supplies, and you pick your theme. Today, I'm going to finish with this. Got to clean my kitchen. I'm gearing up to completely tear my kitchen apart. I want to be baking. I made some wonderful peanut butter cookies the other night. I made a mock chili relleno last night. Bought some wonderful poblano peppers. Say that 5 times. The little produce market that I've been going to. If you're trying to save your money and you're trying to make it stretch, when you go to your produce market, ask for their overripe produce. I bought 8 peppers for $1. And last night made this wonderful, wonderful Mexican dish. And being Italian, that was a far stretch. But Tyler loved it. He goes, Mom, I don't think I like these peppers, though. He goes, they're a little hot. The poblanos were hot, but oh my God, it was fabulous. So as I gear up to tear my kitchen apart, to gear up for baking and cooking as the weather starts to change, which now I will give you my weather report. It has been absolutely beautiful in the morning. Windows have been open. It's been about 56 degrees in the morning. It's been absolutely wonderful. But by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's hell. It jumps from like 56 to 90, and I ain't digging it anymore. I'm ready for some cooler weathers. Going to run out and go see my Ruby girl. Got some good apples for her and some good carrots. Might try to get a ride in this afternoon because I'm still trying to work on my own health journey. And we talk about those things too in my vision board class. Again, I'm Kitryn Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, speaker, a life and a business coach. Please, please leave a comment below. Share this video. I'm an open book. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. So for today, for tomorrow, be happy, be blessed, be thankful for everything that does come into your life. Remember, fate does turn on a dime, and only you get to decide what side of that coin you want to be on. So y'all take care, and I will see you as soon as I can see you. Bye.